So originally I thought the next video was going to be me building my Nerf bars here for my feet to sit on, but I had to break down and actually buy material. I don't have any material that I want to use that would look right, and so yeah, I'm waiting on material. So in the meantime, I'm going to start the brakes. When I originally designed this, and all along, I've always planned on having hydraulic disc brakes. I want really good brakes for this. I'm sure my son will be riding it more than I do. I'm just kind of building it for the hell of it. So I've got this master cylinder here. It's actually off of one of my son's race four-wheelers that he used to have. I converted it to a foot brake instead of a hand brake, so I just had it kicking around. And I think that if I mount it, the master cylinder right here, something like that. I gotta drill another hole, and then if I loop the hose up around, I can go right through this hole that was already in there, and then I can get my cable down to where I need it to be. I mean, obviously this brake handle isn't gonna work. I mean, plus it would be kind of awkward being a steering wheel and a brake lever. So, getting this out of here. I kind of want to build something around there, and this is what I've fabbed up so far. It's going to go in like this. You know, something like this. Be able to turn, still use the brakes. I think it's going to work out well. Like I said, I've already kind of done some work fabbing it up. What I did is took this round stock here and heated it up with just a handheld map gas. Gave it some bends. It doesn't look spectacularly nice, but once it's up in here, once I put some paint onto it, I mean, you're not going to notice. It's going to blend in pretty well. I guess I could have gave it a little bit more of a curve here to match the steering wheel, but it still feels nice on the hands. And then I plan on getting a figure throttle here, almost like the old Honda Odyssey styles, I guess. So yeah, with that kind of in place, I got to build some type of bracket off of here to push on the plunger. That'll be my next move. So I fabbed up this little ear here. I weld that in place so as you squeeze it, it'll push the piston in. Should work out pretty nice. Alright, we finished welding it up here. I've actually added a little bit here just for the stop part. Just enough so it doesn't quite touch my hood. maybe I'll try to get a curve out of this. I don't know. Probably not. It seems like a lot more work than it's worth. But yeah. Yep. Next I'm gonna crack loosen this and give it the loop that it's gonna need. That was on there a lot harder than I expected it to be. So like that, bring it straight up and down. And then with a little bit of work, I can feed it through there, and then I'll be able to steer both ways. I have to play with the amount of slop I got a little bit to get it perfect, but that's the plan. And I've got a 400EX brake caliper that I think I'm just going to retrofit to make this fit. I've had a lot of Hondas over the years, so I've always got spare brake parts, brake pads laying around, and I'm going to stick with what I know and what I have available. So again, I got the hose just routed up in the air. It's pretty much all you can do with it. And then it goes down inside the hood. I'm just gonna lay it out here for now. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but it's plenty long enough to get me back to the rear axle. I've got the brake rotor I'm gonna stick onto it next. But yeah, I mean, like I said, lots of slack. It's gonna work out good. So I know I was talking about grabbing the caliper, getting it mounted today, but I set the caliper in a spot, my secret hiding spot, for an upcoming project, which turns out to be this. Now I can't remember where I had it. I've looked everywhere. I mean, not only do I have this shop here, I've got a large 3-story barn over there that I hide stuff in, and I hid it good because I can't find it. So in the meantime, while I have to order a new one, might as well mess with the throttle a little bit. I picked this up on Amazon. This is another one of the things that I actually did have to buy because I didn't have something. Just a little finger throttle, probably used for jet skis. I know I got a couple on my jet skis. I like them. This ain't going to fit over the tube, and I really don't want it to stick way out like that anyways. So my plan is to take off this clamp part of it, and I'm going to cut it straight across, and I'll drill and tap it, put a bolt into it, and I'll drill right through there, and then I can mount it on my steering wheel here, and be a nice little single trigger. Then I'll run the throttle cable down through the same hole that my brake cable's through, and they'll all stay together, and it should work out pretty well. So let's get this cut and drilled and go from there. Now that it's cut, we'll take a real quick measurement. It's like 21 millimeters, so cut that in half. It's going to be 10.5. Scribe a line, and same thing this direction. It's about 17 and a half, so Looking for like 8 3/4. Just like that. A nice little line that we put in there. Give us our 0. Okay, now we got the pilot hole. We can drill it out to the size we need. Just like that. Now we'll send a tap in there and tap the hole. Now with a 6mm by 1.0, we'll tap the hole and get her started nice and straight. Run it until she bottoms out. Nice fresh threads. So my plan is to use the drill and drill directly through this, and then I'll use a bigger bit so the head will go through this side but not that side. Pilot hole first. I will put the hole for the screw to go all the way through. Now just the top half. Just like that. Now the head of the screw can just fit through. And bolt into the back side. Now with the hole drilled in the steering wheel, this tapped, I'm going to try to slide this in without dropping it, just like that. Thread it in nice and tight. You're good to go, just like that. Now that I've got the cable routed down through the rubber grommet, that's as much slack as I can leave it so it can still make its turns. Now this cable's going to end up going through here. I don't have that fitting at the moment, but I'm going to attach it right there. And then it'll give me my throttle. It'll work good. Real good, actually. These top plates work awesome for racing go-karts. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. Got my brakes set up on the handlebar, got my throttle. It's going to work out good. Now I got to order some parts because, like I said, I had to order some material for my Nerf bars. I can't find the caliper I was planning on using, so I'm going to have to order one of those. And then think about an exhaust. Till the next time, guys.
Yeah.